Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today's session is about monitoring and evaluation principles. Principle number 1. The monitoring and evaluation process should be associated to the design and delivery process result oriented. Principle 2. Monitoring information should be collected both on process and product. Principle 3. Evaluation should contribute to building capacity culture of internal feedback. Principle 4. Working should be participatory and helping to other section. Monitoring and evaluation circle. Initial contact, identification, scoping mission, early design phase, development of concept, start up prior to effectiveness, interim period preparation, main implementation, event delivery. Follow up, phasing out and completion, midterm review. Design and delivery. Confirm the demand of the community and stakeholders. Develop initial case study. Link the case to the strategy to expected outcomes. What type of initiatives, activities could be considered to develop what capacity? Identify key players including for monitoring and evaluation. Ensure a common understanding of the current situation of the area, the individual, organizational, and institutional levels understanding. Reach agreement with client on context, issues, expected result, and process for developing and designing the interventions. Design the established local steering committee to assure local ownership and engagement. Enabling environment is weak and what capacity needs to be developed. Review existing situation to understand why enabling environment is weak and why capacity need to be developed. Identify drivers of change to start thinking of process indicators. Review evaluation and experience from previous initiatives technological solutions, innovative thinking, mapping existing initiatives and infrastructure and assess them. Use typology of intervention to shape very primary result framework. Use typology of interventions to shape very preliminary result framework. Baseline. Reformulate identified the gaps as preliminary objectives for the initiative. Define objectives related to activity in specific terms. Define process and assess if shared view of the contribution of the initiative has emerged. Identify benchmark and suggests suitable indicators for measuring change in the situation. Use both process and outcome indicators, both generic and specific. Assess usefulness of and opportunity for a district-focused framework covering several initiatives. Confirm the demand of community and stakeholders. Develop initial case study. Link the case to the strategy to expected outcome. What type of initiatives, activities could be considered to develop what capacity? Identify key players, including for monitoring and evaluation. Development of concept note. Describe context, issues, expected result and process. Make a business case for the initiative, including its link to related initiatives and possible synergies, as well as lessons learned from similar or related past initiatives related to a specific community. Result framework. Outline the change between expected outcomes at the individual, organizational, and institutional level and the activities delivered. Identify both outcome and process indicator of change and data collection method, validity and availability of data. For each level, identify factors that can either constrain or enable a positive outcome of the intervention. Key questions and tools. Are objectives clear? Is it clear what desired changes are at the infrastructure, individual knowledge, attitude, and behavior? Organizational for key organization and institutional enabling environment level. Is there agreement on how this change can be measured? What indicator and how to collect information? Tools: facilitated workshops and focus group on objectives and indicators, risk analysis, long frame and outcome mapping for outcome indicators. Event delivery: the stronger of implementing partners' event delivery capacity, the more limited the donor role. The greater the ownership by the host community, the better result. Monitoring and evaluation staff and other related professionals will visit on a regular basis. Key questions: what is the evidence of ownership? What is the benchmark for event delivery capacity? Are objectives clear for participants and do they agree? Are other stakeholders involved in the event? Tools: visits notes, observations, questionnaires, interview, and possible survey. Follow up: disseminate proceeding and guideline on process and benchmark papers. Disseminate lesson learned. Consider potential of international resources, personnel, peers, continuing to provide counsel advice. Analysis feedback: analyze monitoring and evaluation information. Avoid cherry picking, use triangulation and look for evidence of intended and unintended consequences. Structure analysis at 3 levels: individual, village and district level, also organizational level in case of capacity building. Key questions can be: what conclusion can be drawn on the short-term outcome of the event? What evidence is there of enhanced capacity in the counterpart team and of process ownership, including of the process being nurtured in the host community and capacity to ensure follow-up? Tools: structure interviews with key informants, implementing partners, focal persons, village committee, governmental and non-governmental organization. Monthly meeting of staff at project management level to share the work plan, progress and activities reviews with each other. Minutes will be noted, compiled by the monitoring and evaluation, and decisions will be shared with all concerned staff. Monthly meeting of section staff share the responsibilities. Monitoring and evaluation staff will also meet and evaluate their weaknesses and progress against their responsibilities. Monitoring and evaluation specific objectives. Implementation according to planning. Help management do course correction. Help management respond to changing context. Improve accountability and transparency. Learning from the experience can provide lessons to incorporate in programs. Build capacity of stakeholders, liaison with donors, develop a feedback mechanism. Monitoring and evaluation system frequency. Monthly reviews, 6-month reviews, assessment, annual reviews, assessment, mid-term evaluation, post-project evaluation. Feedback dissemination system. Presentations at meeting, workshops, seminars, circulation of report produced, launch reports and seminars on website, publishing seminars in print media, interview to electronic and print media. This is the end of the session. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for next video. Please like and share this video. Any comments will be highly appreciated. Next video will be made on the comments of viewers.